10 reasons why to make aliyah. Israel is our home, the only real home we have. Only here can one feel really at home, surrounded by millions of brothers and sisters living amongst your nation, where Jews feel love and responsibility towards one another, no matter how big your house looks. In diaspora, you forever live in a rented apartment. Only in Israel do you have a home. Israel is the holiest place on earth. Actually, it's the only holy place on earth, which means that there's a spiritual contamination in the rest of the countries. One who lives outside of Israel is referred to by Chazal as a person without a God. The only place where mitzvot really count is in Israel. Although halachically a Jew must keep all mitzvot in diaspora, the real true spiritual significance of them are when they are done in Israel. We are now living in one of the most historical and exciting times that the world has ever known. The prophecies that were written 2,500 years ago are being fulfilled in front of our eyes against all odds. The Jewish nation is being rebuilt. Millions of Jews returning from diaspora, and we're seeing day by day how our longed-for future is becoming a reality. Do you want to be part of this historical era? This is your chance to make a difference, to take the challenge we all have to continue writing our story. Every Jew that sets foot on Israel to stay changes the spiritual status and brings the Geula one step closer. There is immense significance to the presence of all Jews in Israel, and we're approaching a meaningful milestone that changes the spiritual and halachic reality where more than half of the Jews in the world are living in Israel. Every Jew counts and directly brings forth the reality that we're all waiting for. The only purpose of a Jew is to be in Israel. God took us out of Egypt with one destination, Israel. Being in diaspora was a punishment, and it still is, but it's over. Now we're back on the original track. We need to be in Israel. Our roots are here. Israel is so connected to our roots that every step you take in Israel, you're stepping in the footsteps of our fathers and mothers. Every place you go, you're in the scene of a breathtaking biblical story which occurred exactly where you're standing. The humanity-changing morals that the Jews have brought to the world originated from here. And from here, our quest goes on to make the world a better place. Statistics show that assimilation is at some places over 80%. You may think it won't happen to you, but eventually it just does. Jews who stay in diaspora are likely to wipe out their Jewish heritage in 1 or 2 generations, meaning your grandchildren may very likely not be Jewish. Jews have been hated and slaughtered for decades. The hate never stops and will never stop. The Holocaust wasn't a horrifying legend that took place thousands of years ago. It was tens of years ago. Anti-Semitism is alive and killing over the world, with no army to defend the Jews apart from in our real homeland, Israel. Let's face it, if you won't be assimilated, you'll probably make aliyah sometime. Maybe in 20 years, maybe in 50. It's not easy to make aliyah, but you can take the challenge and save the difficulties from your kids and grandchildren. If they are Israeli born, they will naturally grow up into their homeland, fully grown in the culture and language. Do it now and give them a gift worth more than all the money in the world. All of the above are really just nice excuses, because when you really love a woman, you don't need 10 reasons to explain it. You just love her. I know various Jews in various countries all over the world. They know these facts. They want to make aliyah, but they just don't, because you have to make the move, or else it never happens. It's not easy, but you know that your people will be there to support. There are special rights and benefits to make it easier for you, but above all, the total clarity and assurance that you're doing the right thing. If you have any questions or comments, please contact me, being Jewish, pevzi@gmail.com. Check out videos of prayers, brachot, and anything you want to learn about in the Jewish world, and shalom.